To start off with, do you mind telling me who you are and what you do?
I'm Jon Oringer. I'm the founder CEO of Shutterstock.
And you're quite a big shot in the New York tech scene. I know that you've been named the first billionaire by Bloomberg and also one of the coolest people. Why are you in Berlin now?
Most of our business is outside the US. So we're starting to place more of our employees outside the US also. And Berlin is a great place for us for technology. There's lots of engineers here. It's a great place for sales since we sell a lot to large companies in all of Europe, including Germany and France. And as we get more and more distributed around the world, we want more and more local talent. So we sell to 150 different countries around the world, and we source our content from 100 different countries around the world. We want more of that content from local places.
So that was your latest announcement that you are setting up an office in Berlin. Is there anything else that you can tell us? Anything coming up? Any news?
Well, opening the office here is the big news, and we came here to do that. We have 7 employees now here. A lot of them are sales-based, but we're looking to actually start with our mobile team here. So we're starting to build our iPad app and our Android app here. We already have them, but this is where we'll be continuing to progress with the product. Berlin's going to be a great place for a very long time to start a company, have an office, be a creative, be an engineer, and we're happy we're here now so that we can take advantage of a lot of the talent that's here.
And you actually started as a creative yourself. You launched it to sell your own photos. When's the last time that you sold something that you had produced on the platform?
My images are actually still on there, and they sell periodically, probably every day actually. There's a few of them that are actually surprisingly popular. I started with 30,000 of my own images. Today there's about 5,000 of them left on the website. I actually don't think today I would get accepted if I gave it a shot. The quality levels are pretty amazing these days, and what's happened is over time, a lot of the photographers that became Shutterstock photographers when I started today have become much better over the past 10 years.
And how do you make sure that you have a good relationship with these photographers?
Well, we pay them. We pay them well. We've paid out $150 million to our photographers over the past 10 years, and we're constantly looking for ways to feed them the type of data that they need in order for them to shoot the content that sells. So we're constantly showing them what parts of the world their photos are selling in. So it's kind of this organically grown library driven by data.
And your biggest competitor is probably Getty Images. Do you consider yourself the David or the Goliath?
For the past 10 years, we've been up against a lot of competition. There are a lot of players in this space, and there's lots of room for many of us, but what we've concentrated on is being the volume leader. So for the past 10 years, and actually as an entrepreneur myself, what I've been pushing is that creatives need lots of images. They don't just need to go negotiate for one image and go through a complex rights managed process of deciding one image. They want something akin to a subscription. And that was the thing that we invented 10 years ago, and that's what today allows creatives to constantly iterate their workflow and download whatever they need throughout the day.
And you definitely had to go through that transformation from a startup to a global company now. How did you manage that, and what were the major challenges that you faced along the way?
It's happened iteratively over the past 10 years, so it didn't happen overnight. And every month we keep getting better. Every day we keep getting better. We push code sometimes dozens of times per day, and we're constantly iterating our way to more success. It's not an overnight thing.
And you also recently IPO'd. How did you know that the time was right for that?
So a year ago we went public on the New York Stock Exchange, and this has kind of been something I thought we would do about 3 or 4 years ago. We realized it. It turned out that we wanted to kind of come out a little bit. We were kind of in our offices building product and trying to be as efficient as possible. We hadn't really been out there. We wanted to both build our balance sheet and also increase the exposure of the company so that when we walk into large media agencies, which some of the biggest in the world buy from us today, we wanted to be able to show them the product and be able to compete against the largest players in our space.
To finish on a more personal note, Instagram and IM in Berlin, they offer IM in particular, they offer lay people the chance to make money out of the photos they make. Do you think that they could be a real threat to the profession of professional photography?
The great thing about mobile is that it's so easy to take a photo, and it's cool that there are companies out there constantly trying to figure out how to get people to take photos the quickest and to sell them. We've actually been selling images from mobile devices for many years now. We're completely agnostic as to how you take it. You can take a photo with whatever device you'd like. It has to pass through our review system. And when we looked back just a couple months ago, we found that it's pretty common actually to sell an image through an iPhone or an Android device on our site. So we're pretty excited about mobile in general from both sides of the marketplace.
But do you see them as a big threat for you guys?
We've had competitors since the beginning. We have dozens of competitors. We've always been able to innovate just as fast as our competitors have, and competition's good in this space. In business, everyone's a threat, right? And you have to just make sure you go with the punches and continue to innovate faster.
Well, Jon, thanks so much for talking to me, and I really hope you enjoy the rest of TechCrunch Disrupt.
Thank you. It's great meeting you.